ようこそ G 実況部屋です。スチールライジング続きをプレイしていくよ。さて今回はベルサイユに潜入する。行くぜ。早速お客さんが2体、左から回ろう。1対1が望ましい。気づかれたな。そうだ、来いよ。パイマンでやろうぜ。長渕キック。片付いた。強いね。なるほど、レバーが故障しているとなるとこちらから潜入できそう。いいぞ。今日はアイギスの音声が流れないね。喉の調子が悪いのかな。最初のウェスター。すぐに任務に移る。こちらに行けるな。
Oh, you've come back to us.
My child. My sweet child.
It's all right, my queen. He's stopped shouting. The doctors are with him.
When will they let me hold him?
Don't worry. I'm sure that...
Oh, look! He's moving! My son! Oh, my son! Grâce à Dieu! We've done it!
He's alive, Gabrielle! Yes, my queen, he has been saved! Praise be to the good Dr. Lemonnier!
Grand Dieu!
What's going on, Gabrielle?
Here! Stand back, Your Majesty! Silence, everyone! Louise was there! Hear my voice!
My child!
Seigneur! Monsieur Carrère! Oh mon Dieu! What on earth? Your Majesty, we must retreat! Leave Monsieur! Go!
Oh, my queen!
Bonjour! Hurry up and close that door!
The caress! Let me see him!
No, madame, it is over.
You must go to Versailles.
No! My son! My darling angel!
一体何事かね。尋常ではない声を発していた。真相を突き止めよう。届く。そうです。高所からこっちだな。ここまでは順調。もうね、ほとんどバリケードがしてありますんで、通路は塞がれている。となるとだ、回り道をしてボスケ・デュ・ミディ潜入する必要があるな。あそこに居眠り発見。居眠り2体発見。まともなの1体発見。居眠りから手短に消した。バリスタも避けて、もう一回避けて、怠慢に持ち込む。どうしたお嬢さん、当たってないぞ。打ち込んでこいよ。それではダメだな。あ、いや、合ってます。だが私の勝ちだ。取ったな。鳥かごを持ってるオートマタ。根はいいやつなんだろうが。 相手が悪かったな。美しいチューリップが咲いている。こんなところで私と一戦やり合う。やめておいた方がいいんじゃないのか。花が汚れる。書とかの開通、これは大事だ。ボスケデラコロなんちゃら。パリ取れてるよな。そうかそうか。私も元はパワータイプだぞ。なんか増えてませんか敵。増えてる増えてる、すげえ増えてる。うい、乱戦だな。お、いいねいいねいいね。かかと落としやってきてる。アンディフグ、ちょっとターゲット変わらないで。オッケー。貴様と一騎打ちがしたいけどしゃあないよな。これだけお友達が応援に来てるんだから、お前もいいとこ見せるべきだ。いいカウンター返したよね。へへ、誰かのパリを取ろうと思ってる。いいね、もう少しです。何でも取ってやる。あ、全然効いてねえのか。さすが中ボス。まあね、 FPS ゲームやってますから周りは見えてますよ。音も使ってる。指も繊細。そのうちスタミナを起こすんじゃねえのか。私がバグを修正してやろう。惜しい。はい、消去。ではどうする。お互い外しました。だが勝った。そう、勝てばいいのだ。勝てば。お次はこっちかな。ボスケアポロン新エリア。邪魔するぜ。結構長い道のりだと思います。小トリアンナフン、何かあるぞ。
Our plan is foolproof. Monsieur Cléry will be waiting for you at Gros Caillou at the appointed time. But I warn you, do not be late.
Don't worry, monsieur. I will not fail you.
Very well. As for the rest, everything is explained in this letter. Mesdames, the die is cast. In a week, God willing, you will be in Vienna, and the children under the Emperor's protection.
Quiet, someone is coming. Monsieur, you must leave.
Your Grace.
Monsieur, to what do we owe this honor?
Mesdames, we are in grave danger. In Paris, the people are up in arms. I've been informed that the rebels are marching on the palace.
What do you mean?
There is no need to be alarmed. You are to be taken to Saint-Cloud and placed under competent protection. Have your people prepare your things. You will leave Versailles in an hour.
Good heavens, my queen. How will I get to the children? Oh, mon Dieu. All is lost.
ラファイエットにカリオロストロに、今のもちょっと甘噛みでしたけれども、だんだん事の発端が分かってまいりました。こんなところにお宝、さぞやいいもんが入ってるんだろうな。ラブリュとフランキスカ、なんでしょうか。こいつだ。特徴、合力補正 D、 俊敏補正 D、 上質な武器だ。スタンも取れるし、敵を吹き飛ばすこともできる。特殊技は盾か。まずはおお、いいね。そして
Bon sang, Aegis, here you are at last. You've come at just the right time. Madame, go and find the children. We must get going.
No, monsieur. Let's wait a little longer, please.
The children here? At the Petit Trianon?
Yes, they are upstairs in the Queen's room.
General, you and I both know what is coming. You must take them to safety post-haste.
No, it's out of the question. I will not leave without Her Majesty.
What happened to the Queen?
Something curious is going on here. The automats will not come within 100 paces.
The King's orders, no doubt. He wants to protect his children from his own automats.
Sadly, the Queen... What you told her about the death of her son has troubled her mind. She rushed to the palace despite the danger. She intends to see the King and make him pay for what he has done. There was nothing we could do. We could not dissuade her.
Run and get the children. They must not remain at Versailles any longer.
Have no fear, Madame. I will take you to a place where all three of you will be safe.
I will help Her Majesty.
Dieu vous vienne en aide. I place my last hope in you.
Don't delay, Aegis. Our companions are ready to take the palace as soon as you have destroyed its protectors. I will join you when I have completed my task.
仰せのままに。時は来た。決戦の時が近い。狙われてる。とにかく狙われてる。回ろう。アイギス喋ってるよね。字幕が出ませんが、なんとなくフィーリングでわかる。この危機迫る感じ。こっちに行けるな。あそこに大事そうなものを。
Key, Athenais. The key.
I gave it to you earlier.
Please, it's no matter. Once again, we were treated to a charming show.
Oh, it was much more than that, Monsieur de Vaucanson. This automat is a masterpiece. A mechanical marvel. It could do much more than dance, ne croyez-vous pas?
美しい。やるな、アイギス。私も最近お仕事で似たようなことをやっております。この盾を見よ。防ぐのだ。そうそう。よし、ノーダメで済んだ。ではこちらのターン、誰から来る？ 1つ消去。続いて2つ。どうした。小細工の大砲撃ってこいよ。弱すぎる。さて丸太。パリーなど狙わない。バキバキに切り刻むだけだ。シールドすごいですね。体力があればどんどんいけちゃうんだ。攻守ともにレベルが上がりました。さて順路に戻ろう。バリスタ野郎を先に叩きましょうかね。あいつは私に気がついている。そうか、この距離で撃ってくる。それはないよな。おお、完全に私の間合いだった。シビアなパリ。だが面白いんだよ、それが。倒したぞ。お次はあのスナイパーくんかな。ノールックで撃ってくる。ここでまさかのスタミナ切れ。だが勝利。起き上がったやつがいるだろう。見てた。2人がかりでそれが。ちゃんと訓練してくるんだったな。ボスケ・ドゥ・テアトル。結構くるくる回ってる感じでしょうね。日差しが非常に気持ちいい。これがパリだ。行った気分になるな。私が気がついていないとでも思ったが。もう1対4とかそういうゲームになってきましたね。さてと、温室。植物が元気に育つ場所。右上かな。飛び込んできたな。よし、おとなしくしてればいいものを。全員倒しておきましょうね。なんか情報がつかめるかもしれない。あ、いいの？裏取って。あれ、そんなのあり。おお、自分でかけた。おお、危ねえ危ねえ。あいつ炎上してるな。一発で凍ります。弱すぎる。見かけ倒した。本当にね、探索しがいがかなりあるんでね、結構長いですね、クリアまで。個人的にサブクエもね、たっぷりやってるんですけど、それもしっかりね、お話がつながっていて面白いですよ。そこに何かある。とても貴重な情報。そう思います。噴水の上を飛ぶ。これね、小さい頃あの上行きたいなと思ったことありましたよね、皆さん。ない？ここに来て夢が叶いました。ああいった水回りはね、意外とヌメヌメしてますからね、滑っちゃうんですけれども。でも小さい頃は行きたいですよね。ショート化の開通。さて、貴重な情報を手に。
Madame, the Estates General brandish the threat of rebellion. There is plotting afoot. They are stirring up the populace. Worse, they are making pacts. A number of representatives of the nobility and the clergy have taken up the cause of the Third Estate. As for my army, there is not a man among them I can trust. That is why I have made new arrangements for you. From now on, the Swiss Guard will no longer be protecting you.
Then who will, my love?
Take a look for yourself. Be assured you are in sturdier hands.
Whatever do you mean?
Isn't that Claudia? Monsieur Vaucanson's dancing doll?
Appearances can be deceiving, mesdames. The Count has made extraordinary improvements to this automat.
Aegis, this is Her Majesty the Queen. You are now to serve her. Make sure no harm comes to her and obey the orders she will give you.
Madame, I am at your service.
Bartolessa? He can speak. This makes no sense. This is sorcery.
Make no mistake, mesdames, it is science, which we owe to the work of the Count, and which will soon be made known to the entire world.
「要はこの素晴らしいアイギスの技術を悪用しようとしているのがルイ16世といったところ、世界を手中に収めたいという野心でしょうね。これか。今一瞬アイギス喋りましたよね。喉の調子が戻ったのかなと思いましたけども、そうかそうか、最初に不具合を起こしていたレバーを回せばいいんだな。ちょっとお前ら静かにしてろ、今忙しい。修理が終わりました。そしてさらに起動だから、静かにしてろと言ってるんだよ。よーし、いいだろう、順番にかかってこいよ。パリ対決を制したのは私と言いたかったが、危ねえ。行くぞ。シャトーの中にはこれを超えたところにいるはず。ラスボスとやらが。早い。様子を見るというより私から攻めた方がいいな。どんどん打ち込んできな。これはデレコード。なんと恐ろしい力を持ってるじゃないか。だが攻撃の方が私の方が早いんじゃないのか。剣ましたな。なんとなく避けた方がいいと思った。おい、初戦にしてはすごく余裕があるじいさん。さて第一形態だからな、こんなもんだよな。ほれほれほれ ほれ、お互いダウンしたな。今オープニング曲流れてますよ皆さん。炎上を狙おう。盛り上がった方がいい。あ、耐性がついてる。氷はいけるんだ。分かったところで私の勝利。
You struggle in vain, dancer. You're not long for this world.
How the Aegis turns against its master.
You are not my master, tyrant. You never were.
I am quite happy to concede this point, but what about the Count? Have you forgotten that he gave you life and whispered the order that animates you? Look how he runs, the coward! Do you understand what he has in mind? La pauvre enfant, sleeping so sweetly, she won't be dreaming for long now!
Croissant! Athenais! Don't move!
The time has come to set you free, Aegis. This whore's soul has poisoned your cogs for too long. Adieu, sad puppet.
No!
Bonté divine, I don't want to die.
Athenais. The sun is rising, and you have slept for far too long. The beauty of this world longs for you, just as you long for its light. For you are like the flowers that open in the morning. I know you, mon ami. We loved each other. Vous en souvient-il? You gave me your heart. So please, let me give you mine today. Vivez heureuse, Athenais. For it is happily that I leave this world.
This way, monsieur.
Monsieur, we have the king. It is now up to us to wield his scepter. In this trying time, crucial decisions must be made without delay.
First and foremost, we must take back Paris.
And how do we do that, mon Dieu? There are automats everywhere, and they are constantly regenerated by their crimes.
My strategy is the only viable solution. Monsieur Laclos' cannonballs filled with vitriol.
And where will we find the means to carry out your plan?
The city of Versailles is full of ateliers and shops. Moreover, as far as we have been able to see, the King's army has barely been deployed there. And it will not be too risky to look around.
Very well. Now, regaining control of Paris depends on our combined efforts.
Mais ensuite, once peace has been restored, what of the kingdom?
This is indeed a crucial issue. Leaving the nation without a government would expose it to the greatest danger.
Worse, it would condemn it to civil war.
Eh bien quoi, monsieur? Can you not govern together?
Unfortunately, the disagreements that divide our assembly run far too deep. That which we can agree is that we have been given a chance to choose the person who shall succeed the tyrant.
I claim this honor.
Excuse me? For what reason, je vous prie?
Enfin, simply consider the arguments for it.
Speak, Monsieur le Marquis. You have our full attention.
To begin with, I rescued the Dauphin from his father's clutches and ensured the dynasty's stability. The child will reign as Henri V. We will appoint someone with great wisdom to act as regent until he comes of age.
Fie. The people do not need a crowned puppet.
Yes, they do. Now more than ever before. Once the Assembly has adopted a constitution, the people will welcome a sovereign who will protect it.
A king and a constitution, like oil and water.
Go on, Monsieur le Marquis.
Monsieur, I rest my case.
Very well. Monsieur, we must now make our decision. May each of us respect this decision, and set aside our personal interests for the sake of peace and the common good. Who among you approves the appointment of the Marquis de Lafayette? The court bows before the Marquis de Lafayette, Lieutenant Général du Royaume.
Louis de Bourbon, former King of France, in the name of King Henri, fifth of his name, in light of the innumerable crimes of which you have been found guilty, this extraordinary royal court sentences you to the ultimate atonement. The sentence will be carried out on the hour. In its great mercy, the court will now hear your last words.
My loyal subject, since you must lead a lamb to the altar, since you must offer a sacrifice to this new France that you intend to found, I will be that sacrifice. How dreadful this world is, where beauty is doomed to fade and flesh decays. I found no consolation in this world. I vainly thought I was giving our souls the gift of immortality beyond our mortal bodies. The Grim Reaper was my sworn enemy. Influenced by the most awful of men, I believed that the genius of machinery could overcome death itself. Alas, I have lost this fight, and am branded with the mark of murderer. Life, even more than the crown, was heavy for me to bear. I have suffered too long under the thumb of nature, which I despised. As a child, I saw my older brother die. I lost my father in the prime of his life, and then my mother, who was even younger. My beloved daughter did not live a year. As for my son, the first of my heirs, I unknowingly gave him to drink from a poisoned cup. I mourn the death of these poor souls daily. My death will not unite us, of this I am certain. For I, in my misery, have lost the support of my faith. So, executioner, lay me down on this board of a tomb. I will sleep now. Sleep at last, and not to dream.